Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into Caught in the Act. Let's go. Okay, here we have Alexis. She's 28 years old. She's a customer service rep. She does music on the side. She has been in other relationships before. She's been cheated on. She took some time out and she met Ben. So, in getting her music going, she met Ben. He is a promoter, and she said she thought he was kind of cute. She asked for his number. They got in touch with each other, and they just kind of were inseparable. They've been together for 2.5 years. Then Tammy asks, have they talked about marriage and having children? The reason Tammy is looking like this is because she said that she had gotten pregnant by Ben. And she didn't think that they were ready to have a child yet at this moment. So she terminated the pregnancy. And Tammy was like, oh, how did that work out? She said she didn't tell him. And she told him 2 months later. He was pissed. And Tammy was like that he deserved that. So you can see why he was upset. So then her reason for being here is because she said the communication has lacked. She said that he used to text and call all day. Now she barely gets a text a day. They don't live together. And then she said he called her to come over to see him. And when she got over there, he didn't answer the door. She could hear laughs in the living room. And then eventually she went home. And then she said she pulled up to one of his events and he was sitting there with his arm around a girl who he said was his friend. Now, Tammy has taken the case. Let's get into the investigation. So the first day, nothing happened, right? Ben came home from work. He was talking to some people or whatever. He came home. That was it. The next day, Ben goes out and he goes to this house. And when he opens the door, an unknown female wraps her arms around him. So Ben showed up to work. He's a promoter, right? He's on the ones and twos, where my lady's at, we ready. Then he's doing some little harmless flirting. You know what I'm saying? They already know who he is. One girl said, you got too many women on you. And it was over. He went home. So he came back home about 3:10 a.m. He had gone in the house. Nobody had come up. The investigator stayed outside all night. When he woke up, the cars was in the same place. So he just went in and went to sleep. No harm done. So we have made it to Sunday. Ben has gone to church. Very good. But who this woman Harpo on the steps of the church waiting for him with his arms open? And she ran right to him and hugged him. Like, this is not Alexis. But here they go, hand in hand into church on Sunday. I'm glad he's going to worship. But sir, it's the wrong lady that you're going with. Okay, y'all, we have made it to the headquarters, and Tammy's explaining why Ken is there to help her process everything she sees. And she doesn't have to watch, but she wants to. So then we open up with him going home, nothing big, because he didn't do anything, right? And then they show him in the club with him saying, where my lady's at and all that. She got she was in her feelings a little bit, but he didn't do anything. He's a promoter, and that's what he does. So then she's like, he was good, no harm done. Then the next day, when they follow him to church, she was like, that boy ends up at church. So she's laughing like, that's what he does. That's my Ben. Baby, but when she saw this, she was like, who is that? Tammy said, this is where it changes. Child, then they have come out of the church, shaking hands with the pastor. Great sermon, pastor. Right? And then Tammy asked her, does he go to church with her? She was like, no. Who is this woman? Why are they holding hands like a couple? Because, girl, that is what's happening. Child, so you know how I go after church. It's time to go get something to eat if your mama ain't cooked. So, baby, they done swung over to the restaurant. And she's like, hold on. Let me get a little closer. Baby, when she said that's that B that he said was his friend. Coach Ken never lets me down. Ever. Baby, he must have taken her to the Waffle House because he said he wanted his smothered and covered. Baby, and the reason that she looking like this is because the mystery lady and Ben are sitting there talking, and she's like, in 2 more years, we should be getting ready to get married. And then Ben follows that up with, and have kids. She can't with it because they've been talking about getting married. And Ben said he about to marry this woman. And he said we're close to heading that way anyway. Then when Alexa hears the mystery woman say we're close to having a kid, like this close, then she is like, I gotta go. I gotta get up. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. So Ken didn't get up at this point. He kind of let Tammy get up, and Tammy dealt with it. So Tammy went over there to talk to her. She brought her back, and she asked her, like, did you, like, she was upset about them talking about marriage and kids. And Tammy said, did you process the fact that she's already pregnant? Now, it seemed like that's what it was. I don't know what's going to be at the end, but let's say she's already pregnant at this point. So I don't know if she's really pregnant because she did say that everything is going to happen when it should, right? She said we're in a happy place right now. Alexis said we're not in a happy place, right? And then she asked her, does she want to finish watching the rest? Y'all ready? Let's go. Child, so they done they done found him down to the bowling alley, right? So they thought they were leaving. Baby, he grabbed her by the hand and said, let's go into the bathroom. Yes. Alexis is outdone. She was like, did he say the bathroom? He is gross. Behind wait a minute. Baby, they show feet, her feet in front of his feet, motion, sounds. Ken's eyes are so big, like I can't. So she's sitting here utterly devastated. Utterly devastated. Like grossed out. Like, how could he do that? How could he do that to her? Right? And then Tammy's like, what is it that you want to do? Like, do you still want to be with him? She's like, yes, I still want to be with him because I need closure. Closure is an excuse, right? What you need to do is just close the door. Because she's saying that he's so attentive and he's so loving. Well, he can't be that attentive because he's going to church with somebody else and hitting her in the bathroom at the bowling alley. And you haven't had a text from him but once this week. Closure is BS. So Tammy gives her, the two options. Do you want to meet up with the girl and face him, or do you want to take down? She wanted to take down. Let's get into it. So they have picked Alexis up. We find out that the other woman's name is Alex. They have found them. They are on a date. And Tammy is like, what do you want to do? She says she wants to know how long have they been together. She wants to ask Alex that. But that is also a question for Ben. Child, they on a skate date, honey. And she tried to watch them skate. When she saw them sit down and kiss, she said, I'm out. This is her being out. Let's go. Child, she done rolled up on Ben, and Ben got these skates on. She has walked all the way across the floor. Alex is like, who is that? Who is that rolling up on you? They are holding her back. Ben is holding Alexis back. Ben got these skates on. Tammy talking about, I got to put my skates on. You can't walk on the floor. Y'all, this is a mess. Child, Tammy scooted across that floor. Hey, Ben, you all caught in the act. He was like, I know who you are. What am I on? Meanwhile, Alex is over here hyperventilating. Y'all, she can't even get her breath. It's a mess out there. So Alexis is talking to Alex, and they find out that actually Alex and Ben has been together like 4 years, right? So she is the one that, like, they're both being cheated on, but she's the newest one in the situation. Ben tells Tammy that he needs both of them, right? Alex is the fun girl and Alexis is his backbone. And he is pissed at Alexis because she got rid of that baby without telling him. So he is mad. But he said he can't live without both of them. Then Tammy said, can you come and tell these ladies this so they'll know what's going on? He said, yeah. She said, so you can't choose. He said, I got to have both of them. Child, the lady in the red, Alex, she is so mad. She is so mad. And both of them are done. He trying to tell Ken trying to tell him. He is letting them know, no, I need both of them. Right to their face. I need both of y'all. Child, when they say no, he like he don't understand. At the end of the day, Alexis chose herself. See y'all later. Bye.